With social media now being used to call people out and perhaps find justice in certain smaller crimes and conveniences, is this the right step? I mean, the public court of opinion? This and more on today's episode of Table Talk. Let's go. Yeah, welcome back. Shortest intro ever. Right to the point. Kenna.
Yeah.
We're
supposed to be like this.
Okay, we're supposed
sentence.
to be.
Come on.
Thank you for coming to this podcast, guys. If you guys like this podcast, it's just Jeremy is looking for like short, sweet kind of podcast straight to the point right now.
That's right.
Oh my goodness. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. How you guys been?
It's just me, you, and Jeremy. It's been alright.
It's a Friday at this time recording, so
yes.
How's the week? How's the week?
It was a really good week actually.
Huh?
I felt quite productive.
I thought you started the week with fighting with a bad client.
Wow.
For what?
Yeah, we had a really shit client on Monday, dude.
Oh,
Sorry, let me rephrase
I only see one meeting
Let
there.
me rephrase
Is
that.
it the same client in that meeting?
No, same client.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up my calendar.
No,
so,
it's not even a client yet, man.
I mean, I say a meeting. There was a meeting.
This terrible, rude person. I don't want to blast
Is
this
it from
person.
these guys?
Yes.
Ah, sorry, I got some tea over here.
Like I'm okay. I'm generally okay with like hard and difficult people to deal with because I deal with them on a regular, right?
So what happened? What
But this
triggered?
one in particular, question my English, and I vetted through this shit like.
never mind.
Many
It's
times.
okay. We move on. We
Correct.
Look to the future.
But
No.
it's cute because they are asking for help now because they're like, hey, we really need your help.
They
we can't
question
do it.
your English.
Yeah, and she didn't even read the context of the whole thing. She didn't even read. I'm like, hey,
It's okay.
it's not. But it's okay.
I know it's not.
It's an inconvenience.
Yeah,
It's
it
an
was.
inconvenience.
It's an
Life.
inconvenience. What about you, Jeremy? What is your inconvenience this week?
It's a long week. It was just a lot of planning. But I'm excited for next week.
Oh shit.
Look at this guy.
We don't want to jinx it.
Not looking back in anger, you know.
We don't want to jinx it, but today
Heard you say. Today what's
is-
happening?
Today is the last time for real.
Oh no, I don't talk about this.
We're wrapping the
no,
podcast up here.
I'm not gonna talk about this.
Say goodbye to the triangle table.
I be.
Oh no! I hope we don't say goodbye to it.
Oh, we
I
are.
mean, I like the
Can
fact
we
that you.
still use those legs on this?
I like the fact you guys call it a triangle table. It's not a table. It's
not
a
a
piece of
table.
wood.
Yeah, okay,
that was
it's a piece of wood.
built to be flexible. But apparently, according to these guys, we are finally moving to our new set.
Whoop whoop!
And then with the new set will come new things. I don't even know whether we can call it a podcast at that point. But we're trying to.
Oh shit!
Why you spoil?
That's all I'm gonna say.
It's like
People like spoil. You know.
it's like
I teased 1 pixel from the new
Yep,
studio.
One pick. Where I want to see. Where
Discord.
On Discord.
If you guys
I
are
like
not following us on
put one
Discord,
block.
you're missing out, man. Discord.gg.
Maybe I will release more
You're
blocks.
so generous, One pixel. Chilaka. 1 pixel.
I'm doing the plugin now, guys.
Oh
if you're
my
not
gosh.
joining our Discord community, you're missing out on a whole bunch of stuff. Discord.gg/the takeaway table. We just had a meeting earlier. Actually, no, last weekend. Yeah, last weekend. To talk about end-year plans. There might be something brewing, but we can't talk about it yet.
If you know,
Jeremy
you
is-
know. Yeah.
If you know, you know.
If you-
Jeremy
yeah.
doesn't want to share too much
Yeah.
about it, but he's been doing some research into locations. That's all I'm saying.
If you guys were around for the big things that happened just before COVID, you would know. You would know.
Yep.
Let's get back to the podcast today. Jeremy has prepared a platter of interesting exotic fruits.
I do love myself a cheese blender.
Okay, today menu does not have any reference, which is
I'm happy.
First, he literally just has buttons.
I'm having a great
Here
time.
we go. We're going straight to it, okay? Recent articles. A waste collection company has urged Malaysians to record litterbugs on camera.
Ooh.
Upload these things to social media. The waste collection company chairman says, if such acts continue without any proper action, it will have an impact on general public. Well, in the words of my friend Sherlock Holmes, we now have a firm grasp of the obvious. Making such videos viral on social media can instill a sense of shame.
Ooh.
Never would I have thought someone would say this in the Litterbugs, and also encourage us to discipline ourselves not to throw garbage around. Now that's a statement. That is a statement of somebody literally saying to everyone else, shame these guys online.
Yeah.
This is not just anyone, this is the chairman. Chairman, by the way. He must be really fed up, or
He must be fed up.
he doesn't have enough security guards at some point.
Or he's just not very well versed with.
What do you guys think? I mean,
So essentially, what does it mean? This guy
Shame
wants us to publicly record and shame Litterbugs.
he is Karening it.
I'm down.
He's Karening it.
I'm down.
So first things first.
First things first.
First things first. My first counter is like at 8, 9 right now. Do you think making viral videos online will instill shame in these litterbugs? Litterbugs.
I think we gotta draw comparisons to a friendly neighbor across the border.
Yeah.
Our good friends in Singapore, they had this thing called Stomp.
Oh.
And I don't know if it's still like
Now got
as
more.
much
Now
use.
got more.
Now got no.
It's
Now it's not
Yes,
even Stomp. It's just across,
no
right?
more.
Everywhere
It's
already.
just became
Yeah.
on its own like.
Previously, for everyone who has no context about what this is, like Singapore used to have either a website or like some sort of like
Article
page
site, something
or
lah.
article or place that you would send clips to.
Stomp on people.
Yeah, and then they would repost it and kind of like let people know, oh, this person was like,
Nasty.
not giving up his or her seat in the MRT for
Right,
an older person, stuff like that.
But it's very focused on public indecencies.
Yeah,
lah.
it
It's
was
public stuff.
It was, and then I think with the rise of stories and reels and TikTok,
People like, I can do this
it's
myself.
a free for all, man. Like we have some of my favorite ones are like the army lady who refused to wear her mask in public. In Malaysia,
What was her line? What was her line?
What is your who are you? Who something like
it?
that. Something about
Where's
like,
your badge?
Where is your badge?
What a
Jeremy.
genius.
That, like it's stuff like that I think
Where's
we
your
didn't
badge?
even need Stomp. Yeah, just
Where's your badge?
Facebook. So if the chairman of the Waste Collection Society,
Yes. Is it?
It's not
Company?
the society. It's just a company.
It's just
It's company.
a company.
It's one of the many
If
companies.
he's suggesting that, I don't think it's a foreign concept. We're doing it.
Singaporeans, is Stomp working for you guys? Like we don't have Stomp, right? So Singaporeans, the Stomp
No,
actually
but in
work.
Malaysia now, right? We say, kau jaga nanti aku kasih viral.
Yeah.
Then it's
Aku
like,
kasi viral.
oh shit, you're gonna make me viral for being bad.
So I have a flaw immediately, right? What
Okay.
if the guy don't use social media?
It's okay. That person doesn't need to use social media.
Right,
I
right.
don't think the auntie was using social media.
But
Right.
even so, because it's about instilling shame.
Right.
If they didn't even see the video,
Is it shame?
where is the shame?
Yeah.
So would it be through like
Their friends telling them.
friends
is
and
it?
family like, hey,
Will it be the
this is
same
you.
shame? I don't know. I don't think so, right? Like, look at where's the auntie? Where's your badge, auntie?
She's so proud. She go courtroom also don't wear mask. Like I think, yeah, okay. I think the shame has to be it's conditional shame.
Yeah.
You only feel the shame if you actually like care about your social media presence.
I think if you don't feel shame, that's a sign that you don't feel that you did anything wrong, right?
Or also
Oh.
you're
So
something
it's
wrong,
like
ah.
subjective, right?
Yeah,
Like some people don't feel shame. Like you
She
ask the
did-
auntie,
like the
you
auntie
think
didn't feel
you
shame.
think she feels shame?
No, man.
I think she feels she's in her right to like
Where's your badge?
tell her, you know.
I'm commanding officer.
So again, you know, a lot of things. That's why I guess things like this aren't really like proper steps. But hey, we'll walk along this for a while, okay? So yeah, what if they don't see the videos? What if they don't use social media? You know, what if they don't care? So shame is a very
Subjective.
I would say it's relative also to a person, lah, right? Like some literally psychopaths don't feel shame. Some people, if you believe in his absolute right, you don't feel shame.
Yeah.
But then, if you urge the collective public to do this, it starts opening a very interesting door. So to our next point of it, is public shaming through online social media the right step to bringing justice to individuals? You open a very Batman door.
Yeah, it's literally power to the people, right?
Yeah, and courts were kind of made in. Through all the corruption and everything, I know people don't have a good sense of courts and justice right now. But you're giving judge, jury, executioner to the public.
The audience.
Yeah. Do you? Why do people do this? Why do people like public shaming people? I dally
great
in
question.
between of taking pictures of cars who don't know how to park, But I will blur out their number plate, right? Like, look at this joker, drive such a big car, don't know how to steering handle one box. I like this kind of thing. And for a while on Snapchat, I used to complain about a lot of idiots who don't know how to drive on the road. There was a time. Do you feel that people feel a sense of vindication once they bring awareness to these things?
No.
Then why do people do it?
Everyone wants to be viral. Like, I think people post up stuff because they want to be like, partially because they want people to be like, oh my god, you're right, or then they share and all that, right? Because if it was a closed circuit, if you were like really didn't care about it, right? Then okay, I just post to your close friends or like send it to your mom.
Yeah.
Like, why are you making a big deal about it and stuff like that? So you would expect that your piece of content is shared or is commented, so you want to get that feedback.
The validation.
Because you know it works. Like we've come to a point in human behavior that you see this kind of stuff on social media because it's viral, and you in turn subconsciously mimic the same actions to hopefully go viral as well.
Yeah,
it's not intentional. Like you don't consciously do it. It's just like, oh,
people like to be a part of like this unsaid social moral value system, right?
The higher moral ground.
Self-righteousness online.
Yes.
Is it? I mean, like, Jeremy, what are your thoughts?
Yeah,
Since you came up with this.
You probably are right. I think.
Jeremy said I'm right. I said Mingyu's right. Sorry, shit.
No. I think the moral high ground thing is definitely like something to play. You feel like that's why you feel a sense of vindication or like justice. You know, like when people like, let's say if I were to put out a car did like bang me and he ran away, right? I post online and then people are like, whoa,
viral. Yeah.
Okay, it goes viral. People in the comments be like, wow, this driver cannot drive. The original person, despite having the consequences has happened to the person, I think they'll feel like, wow, there's so many people supporting, even though it's invisible, you don't see them. But I think like you feel like, oh, there's so many people around me getting ready to like support me. If there's anything that goes wrong, like, you know, if there's any like
the court of public justice is on my
affairs,
side,
you know, in your relationships, and then you post it online, people will be you feel very
correct,
you know, powerful.
But that would be, I guess, okay, the waste collection company chairman would argue that, you know, throwing trash on the floor is very straightforward. You catch the guy in the act, you can't like, what are you going to blame? Yes, it's indeed me throwing a bag of trash into the water. But in certain circumstances that people like to take the moral high ground, right? A lot of these problems, right, they will stem from one thing: context. You don't know the situation, which is what courts usually go into, right? You go into like what happened there, who was involved, what were the things. But people who are seen online just want to be seen as part of the moral higher ground, self-righteous collective. Yeah. Like a very big issue that's now being broken down is like fat shaming. All right.
Okay.
So like fat shaming is like, how dare you call someone fat online? You know, how dare you shame their body? And then there's a whole new bunch of wave of people like, hey, guys, here's the beauty about human beings, right? Society is built in a way. Every reaction will have an opposite reaction. Every action will have everything you make will stir an opposite reaction very soon, and we're seeing it happening now,
it's
right?
It's like the speed force and the negative speed force.
Yes.
Some nerd stuff.
Yes. What's happening now is that not just people like there's a whole like anti-fat shaming gang. Now there's a new circle of like people actually coming to facts and saying like, why are you encouraging him to be fat?
Ooh.
Like, why are you encouraging unhealthy things that damage your body?
Yeah.
And immediately people are like, no, I just didn't like people who are bullying him. Then it's like, then it just begs the question, right? Who was right then? When you go to the public court of opinion. So you can get someone who is like, a car crash, that's the best, you know, dash cam, Oxy, Ranchak, dash cam, like, IV, all this kind of thing, right? Yeah?
Just like Shakira's hips, they don't lie. The dash cams truly don't.
So like, you get situations like this where the correct person is based on what? Social collective righteousness? And then like what, you don't have the context of, the guy didn't just crash into the car. Someone was outside the camera that swerved into the guy lost the brakes, and then he banged into the car. But all people are going to see is like, oh my gosh, the guy hit the child crossing the street. He's the bad guy. And then what happened? Oh my gosh, how? Social opinion. I know. I'm just saying that the court of social opinion doesn't bring into picture context of the situation, right?
Yeah.
So like the Litterbugs, do you really want to open this door? Because the court of social opinion might be working on a sense of vindication and self-righteousness compared to facts. All right? I don't know. Okay, but hey, just my opinion as well.
The context thing really like adds to it. Like a lot of times we only see one perspective.
Yeah. The one that is viral.
The one that goes viral. But sometimes, I'm not sure if you have seen, but there's always the other side.
Yeah.
Then you see the second dash cam. Oh, turns out someone almost want to hit him. Then he only did something.
Yes.
But people only see that 3 seconds of footage.
Yeah.
What about the 5 seconds before?
Yep, correct.
Like maybe you are the one who like accidentally.
And then right, self-righteous people, right? these people who like supported the first video all disappear. They will not come and they will not follow up and say, "Oh, sorry, I am wrong."
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
They shoot the bullet, they don't pick up.
Yeah, come on. Anyone watching right now, have you ever said, "Oh, sorry, I am from this past comment. It was me. I am wrong. Please lah."
Yeah, nobody
Please lah.
Like social media.
Yeah, it's social media, right? Okay, so if everyone decides to post their own scenarios on social media, wouldn't it make the whole platform saturated with this kind of scenarios? Okay, so so literally Jeremy just put it down here. You can look at how Singapore uses Stomp, right?
Yeah.
Like coordinated efforts of justice, of
Like
public
it's one
opinion.
place.
Yeah.
So it's in one place. But what happens like if it's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
What happens like then we just become,
It. I mean,
Public
I
court
don't
of
know
opinion.
if this is too quick for a conclusion, right? But like, it definitely isn't the answer.
for everyone to say.
As in like, it's not the answer. Like, because like what we're saying now is that if you start doing this like public shaming stuff, right? It's a whole can of worms that you're opening, right? Because then it's like, how far is too far? What if it's doctored? What about the second opinion? Do we hear the second voice?
Yep.
And there's a lot of, I feel that's a podcast on its own even. But if we're talking about just the whole litterbug thing and trying to curb it, right? I do feel this public shaming is I'm not saying it's correct, but I feel like it's a form of self-governance for the people. Because the police can't be patrolling the streets all the time looking for litterbugs, right? So sometimes being like when you're at a traffic light and then you see a car reach his hand out and just drop a tissue or like a bottle or something, right? Like that's the kind of stuff that you could catch and then upload. And then there might not be a backlash to that person immediately, but maybe it's surrounding people that if I ever want to, at a traffic light, want to throw my bottle, I'll remember that and I'm like, what if someone's going to...
What if we just install cameras at the traffic light just for this? Not to catch people running a red light, but to...
Also that. But that being said, Malaysia is notorious for...
Throwing shit out the car?
No.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
going to say quick follow-ups for interesting things. So our cops do chase people once they see stuff on social media. There's been a lot of cases in the past month
That's true.
where something happens, it gets uploaded on social media,
Then only they go.
and the cops prior to that they weren't there, so they won't know.
That's the...
But then the cops they lock them down and they go to jail straight up. So there have been good times that's happened and not so clever times that happen.
So maybe there's a time and place for it, right?
Yeah,
Is the power to the people.
Yeah.
But is it right for an official body to say that, okay, now you guys are the ones in charge of shaming this?
No, I don't think he's saying that.
I mean, you guys take the wheel.
he's like, you should do it.
You should do it.
So in Singapore, recently there's this thing where it's called I forgot what's the name, but it's an app where you can report certain indecency, public indecency.
Oh.
So there are what you can for example, I'm not sure if you know e-scooter or something is it's prohibited. You can't use
there's been a lot of accidents, right?
powered motorized devices
anymore?
those things.
Like our beam scooters are.
I think I'm not too sure, but I know one of those types of vehicles are banned. You cannot use it unless you have explicit permission, such as you are handicapped and you need these motorized scooters or something.
Yeah, and it's not going 80 miles per hour.
Yeah, because it's they say it's because it's very fast and it's very dangerous.
It is. Yeah.
So you could take those pictures and instead of uploading onto social media,
send it to
you
the
send it
app.
into the app, and then the relevant authorities will take action. So do you think in turn we change it instead of social media?
So outward reporting become inward reporting.
Yeah.
Oh, like when you
Direct.
upload to the app itself?
Because do you know that actually in Malaysia there's a police WhatsApp hotline, and I'm not sure during festive seasons, right, like Hari Raya and Chinese New Year, they will tell people to record or something if there's any
fireworks
inappropriate
and
stuff. But I forgot what any accidents or stuff you can report to the WhatsApp.
Huh.
Yeah,
Really?
any public indecency.
I did not know that.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. So
I mean,
Yeah,
it
but-
sounds like it could be right.
yeah. But would you take action on
I mean,
a more
On
proper
someone. No,
platform?
it's hard to follow up, right? In the event of a litterbug.
yeah.
Okay, so let's say in this case, I'm the cops, right? You catch Jeremy littering. You stomp him or you record and
Right.
you're like, oh, this stupid boy
Right.
throwing underpants on the floor.
Okay.
You upload it, it goes viral. Everyone
Knows.
Everyone says the same thing. Wow, stupid boy throwing his underpants on the floor.
Right.
But how do we get you? Like if the circles was too far away, right? Like if it wasn't a mutual friend thing, how to
find that guy?
How does justice find him?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, will the cops take actual effort to like comb through, like, okay, let's go look at this pixel. That's where he's at. Oh, he's watching.
Correct.
He wears this kind of shoe, so let's put a whole lookout. It looks like a size 8 shoe.
Okay, we watched too much CSI when we were young.
Like, why? Also, I have to say, right, this really just comes back to the fact there's a very clear big difference between like even being in Singapore and KL, right? Singaporeans feel more responsibility over their country and their surroundings and their cleanliness. In that way, they also are more ticked off by people breaking these rules, right? Call it societal pressure and stress, or like higher pressure or whatever, right? But they feel more taken back if you do something against the law, right? And that's why Stomp is there. But in Malaysia, you think about it, do I really care if someone's littering? Because I see it every day.
Oh, that's a good point.
Like,
we're not saying it's correct.
It's not correct, but like, will I really take up my phone every single time I see people littering?
Yeah, we've been desensitized.
Yeah, like okay, he throw. He's stupid, whatever lah.
Hey, that's such a good example.
Because in Singapore, right, well, from what I see, right, people are really insulted, right? Like they feel very like, how dare you? How I put on your line, I put on your line, I put on. I'm like, I've never seen a Malaysian like that. Like, like, how dare you? How dare you throw your bottle on the floor? It's more like, ini pantat punya orang, apalah, tak tahu itu tong sampah itu ah. Okay, then go throw lah. We're like socially different, like calmer,
it's
more.
Bad lah. We're too relaxed today.
We're very relaxed as a society, right? So like, unfortunately, Mr. Chairman's suggestion also works on the base of like
that Malaysians
care.
Wow, that's bad eh. That's really bad. The way, actually, it makes so much sense.
Right, like, okay, you throw lah. I'm like, wow, look. Don't be like that. We don't even go pick up the trash.
Yeah. I think I know why. We have no ownership of Malaysia.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be a combination of things, but I strongly agree with the fact that I think given a situation, if you put a Malaysian and a Singaporean, or just put a Malaysian with anyone from a first world country, and someone in front of you drops like trash on the road and walks off, right? Malaysians will be like, oh yeah, it happens.
Because like,
to a Singaporean, they'll be like, excuse me?
Yeah.
You want to get slapped, huh?
Yeah. Because there is real repercussion if you do it in Singapore. In Malaysia, what's the repercussion?
Nothing.
You
know what's we're ironically terrible in the sense that Malaysians are, and this is, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you live in an area, everyone lives in an area. If you've seen signs around your living area that says dilarang membuang sampah di sini, and the fine is like, you're
it's always that
not
sign.
allowed to throw trash in this area, 2,000 ringgit fine. For some reason, the roads everywhere else will be clean, but underneath that sign, right, will be like a mountain of rubbish one.
Because dilarang is a very bad word, but sampah can understand.
Because Malaysians, we're rebels, but like
that's the state
on our own terms.
That's the state of society.
It's trash.
Like I mean, come on. How many people growing up, right? You see the dilarang membuang sampah sign, but for some reason underneath that sign is really all the sampah.
Yeah,
I cannot understand this.
And then me being a Malaysian, right? I'm like, I got trash to throw, and then I see that, and I see the trash there.
I will throw in the trash.
Why? Because it's not that I'm trying to be rebellious, It's just that, since the trash is all here, this is the new trash gathering spot. I will now put my trash there so that people don't have to like walk 5 meters away and then pick it up.
And then
I'm good, no.
Malaysia also like this, right? The tong sampah is there, right? But if it's closed, I'm not going to open it and put my trash inside. I put it on top.
Oh my god, I got sorry.
And then the tong sampah is closed but empty, but the trash is on top and full. So,
I got story. On my birthday, I went to Genting. The night before my birthday, I went to Genting.
The one you got stuck coming on, is it?
No, that was last year one. So this one. So Kayla, Marissa, Sophia, and I, we were in Genting at Starbucks, and we lined up. And I hit 12 and I was in line for my birthday, so that was exciting. Long story short, we were sitting on the side of the road drinking Starbucks at 12 a.m.
Then what do?
And I was like, okay, this is too sweet. It's time to time to throw it away, right?
Okay.
I went to the trash can, right? And literally the trash can was like, it's
Close.
there.
But it's close.
And on the floor and on top of the trash
It's all trash.
was like the Starbucks cups. I was like, why you don't open? Why nobody open and put inside? I don't understand.
Yeah, but in Singapore, I don't see this kind of thing happen.
Yeah, no man. In Singapore it doesn't.
It's because the fines and the
It's the
punishment
fines,
is
right?
very strict.
The
Yeah.
follow-up is
And
real.
like in Malaysia, of course there are laws,
But no one enforce.
yeah, it's the fine of littering in Malaysia is actually a fine of up to 100,000 ringgit.
Oh, damn.
Or maximum imprisonment of 5 years or both. But the fact is maybe it could be like it could be like a matter of either being not enforced the right way or maybe it's smaller. Because it really depends. Because the max, it really like in here is based on whether it's what type of land, whether it's a public property. So there's a lot of factors that come into play.
But I think the reality of it is Malaysians have not seen anyone take action.
Yeah.
Like-
it's not common
Yeah.
enough.
When's the last time you heard someone get fined because they litter?
I can't remember that.
But I know Singaporeans are very vigilant, right? Like you will get fined. Like
In
if
the
you
CBD,
get caught.
we throw stuff on the floor. It's not even the police.
my-
Like the people will be like, "Oi, what are you doing?" Then they make a scene, then the police come.
Yeah, there's a very big response. So the chairman has, he has wishful thinking lah. But it is so much more. You see, small commentary like that, right? Just goes back into how much social restructuring our whole country needs to do.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys. If you are part of it, and you can say no, it's not me, it's not me. No. If you're one of them who don't even want to open a trash can to put the trash inside, then I'm pretty sure that's one of you. That's your contribution right there, But also, then we all say, but they never even clean the trash can, It's so icky to open, I don't open the trash can cover, so dirty. I'm like, it's a trash can. What are you expecting? Like, do you want to eat out the trash can at some point? I don't know. But hey.
So let's
But hey.
let's put ourselves in a scenario.
Yes.
Let's play a quick what would you do
no.
situation.
Oh, no.
Do you all
no.
remember that
What would you
series when you
Sure.
there's a series on YouTube or something?
Sorry?
Oh wow, you all do not know? There's a series called What Would You Do? And they put like very like crazy scenarios
Where is this?
on like YouTube.
Okay,
Who are the creators?
I'll show you after this. But
Okay.
some people in the comments probably know like, oh, what would you do? It's this like series where they put people in like very awkward situations and
Okay,
see
okay.
what they would do.
So what would you do?
So okay, today's situation is, let's say you right outside our office.
Around our
okay,
office.
Uh-oh.
You just saw this guy walking past. He's eating ice cream. He just threw the stick and the plastic
Here!
on the floor. Yeah.
No, not outside here.
Not outside
downstairs.
here, but like in the street.
Oh, in the street,
So but like on the way to lunch,
Yeah.
you see someone finish his ice cream, he just dumps it on the floor and walks away like nothing happened.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Wow. I'll be honest, right? Nothing. Like, it's every day, Like,
Yeah.
because I feel like if I committed to starting to do something, I have to do it every day. Just to be consistent,
It's true, man.
Like, I will do nothing. I see it every day. We're probably going to see it when we go for lunch later. So
No
by the
lah,
way,
it
right?
doesn't like happen. I don't think it happens so regularly where you see, but I think
I mean-
on things that are very common is probably people smoking and they throw it out the window.
Yeah.
Like
maybe
in the car, that one is very common.
maybe
sight.
that's why we're so desensitized, because you just see everyone throwing their cigarette shit all over the place, right? And then tissue paper.
Yeah.
And then, you got the guys who go, tui everywhere,
Wow,
just thinking about
suddenly
it,
we're
so
like
it
China.
riles me up. But I honestly don't think I'll do anything.
What about
because-
you?
If I was alone, I
Yeah.
wouldn't do anything. If I was with people, I would drop a very loud passive-aggressive remark. Like, wow, nice, just throw things on the floor. If I was with people, because it's a strength in numbers.
Okay,
But if I'm alone, I probably
if I
won't
give
say
you, let's narrow down. Let's say you
Okay.
cannot do nothing.
I
okay?
cannot do nothing.
Yeah. So you can only choose between whether you would you talk to the person? Okay. Option one,
Yeah.
report the act because it's technically illegal
Yeah.
to the police, take a picture or something, or take a video, then share it on social media.
Too
But
late
the
already,
moment is
he
past
throw
already, bro.
lo. Yeah, lo, how?
But let's say, no,
Like
treat,
you record them like, hey, bro, your thing now throw.
yeah, up to you lah, how you want
okay.
to go.
I
go.
mean, I've done this. I'll just pick it up and throw.
I don't like touching people's saliva.
I'm like, I don't know what to do, bro. What's the
Wow,
how
this is tough,
would
oh.
you do that? How would you do that dialogue? Like, excuse me, like, do you come in polite or do you come in hard? Like, what would you do? Would you come in polite? Excuse me, or does it have to be sweet? Sorry, I think you dropped, I think you saw it. Or does it be, "Woi,
I think I'll go for the boy.
Yeah,
I'll go, oh my gosh, sampah! Sampah ni punya budak. Then he'll turn around, like, sampah, sampah. Then confuse him a bit. Then he had to pick him up.
as well."
We can't go like, sorry, I can't go like, please pick it up.
but you see, the fact that you all say you won't do it outside, what if it's your own property? Let's say you own a piece of residence.
Yeah. No,
How would you,
no.
if your house,
Then
and you saw someone just dump
for
it on your
sure,
floor?
that changes a lot of things. Because outside, right, is public property. I don't know if people care enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if, to be honest, like what precedence I have if he kick up a fight, right? But if it's my property, I at least have more precedence to say like, hey, this is people's private property. Don't do this stupid nonsense here. That's it. But then, there go people outside. Your house, your road, this one is your street, Not your street, shut up, That kind of thing, But it's my house. I mean, like, what the hell, bro? What are you doing? What are you throwing shit here? I got trash can. No. But of course, our own things, we care about our things, But that's what Mingyu said, right? We don't feel ownership over public property in Malaysia. So,
And the unfortunate
kind of
truth.
sad. It's kind of sad, right?
It's the new podcast I'm starting out. It's called The Unfortunate Truth.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but I guess it's a matter of applying that principle
Yeah.
to, like, our house is also whatever we step on every day.
I guess.
So you want to try that again?
Our house.
Our house is whatever we step on every day. I think there's a point there, but I will give you a try again.
Our house, we should treat the outsides like our house.
Yes, we should treat the ground that we step on
As our house.
as it is ours.
Oh.
Because we are Malaysians.
You see how haywire this
difficult.
line of thinking goes.
No, but just ownership lah.
But yeah, that's the I mean, unless we all can agree that if this guy is making suggestions for people to public shame stuff, and I guess if he's to a certain degree, public shame just means collective thought, right? And collective thought changes society anyway. The only problem is, will people care enough to do it? Let's just be honest. I mean, if you see a lorry dumping bags upon bags of trash, you would take out your phone lah. Like, hey, what is this? Maybe you take out your phone. But really, if you saw someone just throwing tissue paper at the side of the road, will you take out your phone? Will you take out your phone to record it? I don't know.
Whoa, the scale of the crime dictates
Matters.
our response.
Yeah. And the place of the crime as well, right? Like you said, if it's in my house or not.
Yeah.
So you guys listening to it, would you public shame Litterbugs?
What would you do?
We have to focus on Litterbugs because that's the topic of today, right? Because that's what this guy has asked. Like, ask the public to, capture these thoughts. Capture these actions and crimes as they happen. Would you actually make the effort to capture and public, like, consciously, purposefully public shame Litterbugs? Let us know, or even better yet, why don't you take a few stories and show us and tag us, and then we'll wait for the Litterbugs.
Hey, let's be that platform.
Like,
Why don't you guys submit in your Litterbug capture footage and we'll post them on our podcast and you can review them together?
why?
Because we have to practice what we preach.
Okay. So we have to be on the lookout for at least one Litterbug the
So
next week.
send us interesting videos that you guys have captured over the week. We'll review them
Please, Litterbugs only.
on our new show, The Unfortunate Truth.
When is
In the new studio. So it's concurrent release. The Unfortunate Truth. Hey, for real, send us. I will make sure we thank you.
this is more like PS I love you, kind of public shaming I love you, kind of show. What unfortunate truth is just catching people throwing trash on the floor.
The Unfortunate Truth is that sometimes
Oh
people
my
are cows.
gosh. But that is today's beautiful episode that Jeremy has
Yes.
prepared for all of us. I don't know, guys. I'm very on the fence when it comes to the people in power to enforce justice, because everyone's swayed by your own personal motivation to support the case or not. It's not a proper jury. It's not objective. It is not contextually sound. So please, if you really want to partake in shaming anything online, don't just read the top line and retweet. Don't just read the top line and like, okay? Go and dive into it. But hey, if you agree with the Mr. Chairman and you want to go and public shame some litterbugs, please, do your thing. Maybe wear a wear a costume in the night, taking around. Hi guys, I'm public shaming man. I caught you, flat flash. That's it.
Public shaming man.
I don't know. It sounds like a really chill Batman. It's a really chill Batman, right?
Oh my God, it's BSM.
Okay, that's what's the song recommendation of the week?
This week's song recommendation comes from our good boy Jeremy. This one's called "On and On" by BRB. It sounds like this. Wow. Do you dance to this in your bedroom? It sounds like English K-pop. It's pretty good. Damn. Wow. That's On and On by BRB. Check it out on Spotify.
Oh.
We're also on Spotify as well. You can check us out at the Takeaway Table on YouTube.
Yeah.
And Tabletop Podcast on
Spotify, Apple
and
Podcasts,
Apple.
Discord.gg/the takeaway table. There's a whole community there of they just get together and public shame each other for some reason.
Yeah.
No, they don't. They're beautiful people. They have karaoke nights that has always stood out to me. Follow our TikTok at the takeaway table. And I hope you guys, please, maybe side quest for the upcoming week. Take a picture of someone littering.
Hey, yeah.
Send to us.
See, maybe I want to see if it's actually
really
difficult or
Is it
hard.
Yeah, I'm very curious. You must be really fast with your phone.
You gotta freaking walk around with your phone like this,
Skip.
The camera's on.
The camera's on. It's so difficult.
Mr. Chairman didn't think about this.
It's not easy, mate.
It's not. But if you can prove that you are quick, you might just be the new bunch of superheroes we all need. So, guys, that has been the episode. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Take care, stay safe, wash your hands, and we'll see you next time.